This week on Undercover Boss. Headquartered in the Deep South, Orkin, one of the most trusted names in pest control, killing bugs for more than 100 years.
American cockroaches, I mean, these guys are really tough to control.
Sends their president and COO undercover. He'll pose as a contestant on a reality show, competing to win funding for his own business.
How you doing? I'm Johnny, the Orkin man.
How you doing, Johnny?
Doing great.
Nice to meet you. I'm Bob.
All righty. Let's go back there and have some fun.
By going undercover, this second-generation Orkin man sees if he still has what it takes to make it in the field.
You ever get tired?
No.
Whoops.
Yeah, try not to break the customer's stuff. Bob needs to loosen up. Bob needs to let his inner Bob out.
Your mom and my wife. Who yells at me all the time.
Along the way, he'll face everything from bees
Man, they're really buzzing now.
to rodents.
Hey, Chris, I found this behind the sink.
But how will he react when he's confronted with the worst infestation he's ever seen?
We got a lot.
Everywhere I look, I'm surrounded by cockroaches.
You see under there, a lot of dead ones and a lot of live ones.
It was almost overwhelming.
They're in the walls. Pretty much a sign of a major infestation.
Find out next on Undercover Boss. Headquartered in Atlanta, Georgia, Rollins Corporation, along with their signature brand Orkin, is a pest control giant that keeps nearly 2 million customers pest-free around the world. Bringing in revenues of over $1.3 billion a year and sitting atop this anthill of nearly 8,000 employees is one man.
I'm John Wilson, President and Chief Operating Officer of Rollins Incorporated. Rollins is the parent company for a family of 8 pest control brands, Orkin being the largest and essentially the flagship brand.
For bugs, Americans rely on one company far more than any other.
Orkin! Call the Orkin Army, #1 against pests.
Orkin was founded by Otto Orkin in 1901, and he sold rat poison door to door to build his business.
To control your pest, Orkin is best. Call Otto the Orkin Man.
The Orkin Man is everything to our brand identity, maybe the most recognizable brand in the country. I believe the Orkin brand has lived for over 100 years because of our employees. I believe they're the best trained in the industry. American cockroaches, I mean, these guys are really tough to control.
Whoa! Oh, my God, look at that.
I don't know where it went, John. I think he went down your pants. Oh, okay, yes. There you go.
America is such a large country with varying climates, and each region has its own different types of pests. The most common pests that our customers encounter are ants, roaches, rodents, fleas, mosquitoes, millipedes, sow bugs, and termites. We provide the pest control services that keep them out. Doing so provides a safe and clean living environment. I was born in Memphis, Tennessee, the oldest of 3 boys. My father was an Orkin man from the time I was 2 years old. I would go to work with my dad on Saturdays, and I guess you could say that's how I got started in this business. My dad and my mother divorced somewhere during that time, and my dad gained custody of me and my 2 brothers. He was a single father from the time I was 6. As he moved up through the ranks with Orkin, we moved around a fair amount. We moved 12 times in the 12 years I was in school. He taught me some important lessons about commitment and valuing, your family and taking care of your responsibility. The way that Orkin treated my father really impacted the decision for me to come to work here. I started as a branch manager trainee. We did well enough for me to be promoted to operate a region. When my father passed away, I was a division manager. He didn't live long enough to quite see me to this level. Orkin really treated my father well late in his career. They valued his contributions, and I believe we're still that kind of company today.
Come on, Dad, we're hungry.
All right, here comes the burger. My wife's name is Allison. We've been married over 20 years. My daughter's name is Sydney, and my son is John the 4th.
So have you decided on your name?
I thought Bob would be a nice abridgment of Bubba. How about that?
What's your last name going to be? Any idea?
Watson.
Bubba Watson.
Like the golfer.
Yes. Are you ready for your makeover?
I am ready. The last time I was in the field was when I was a regional manager about 12 years ago. I'm excited about the opportunity to learn from our employees. We've been around for 100+ years, and we want to be around for another 100+ years. The bugs are certainly going to be. While I'm undercover, I'll be posing as a contestant on a reality show who dreams of starting his own business.